Hi everyone, we have another beautiful lady here today. I just love her whole look, her whole vibe. Check her out, babes. What is your name?
My name is Stella.
Stella. Hi,
Yeah,
Stella.
hi.
What a perfect name and your looks and everything. Do you want to say your age?
I'm 22.
Oh, she's just a baby, you guys. So Stella, do you prefer to be called dancer, entertainer, or stripper?
It doesn't really matter to me. I would identify as all three of those terms.
Okay, great. I just want to be respectful.
No, yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
Okay. How long have you been dancing?
I've been dancing for a little over 4 years. I've been dancing since I was 18. I'm 22 now. I'll be 23 next month.
Sweet. And do you perform on stage?
I do.
Yeah. Do you prefer stage dancing, pole dancing, or private dancing?
I prefer doing more floor work. I don't like getting up on the pole as much, but you know, I like to work the floor. I'm really good at feeling out energy for people and like feeling out vibes and communicating with people, so I like that as well.
That is great. So I want you to tell me a little bit about your style of dancing. Would you say gentle, flirty, sensual? How would you describe your style?
I would say that I try to move very slow and sensual, very alluring. I like to be like mysterious, like spooky.
I love that. Mysterious, alluring.
Yes.
That's going to attract everybody. So I have a question, and it has nothing to do with your personal life. This is about dancing only, okay? And the question is, would you rather dance for males or females?
I prefer dancing with the women better, just because like I would just rather be dancing for a bunch of gorgeous ladies. Men can be smelly sometimes.
I love it.
Who doesn't love a gorgeous lady as well?
Exactly,
I don't
right?
discriminate. I like them both.
Is there a certain age group that you'd rather dance for?
I feel like I get along better with the older clientele, like I would say 55 and up, just because I'm an old soul. I dance to a lot of older music, and they seem to really like that.
Oh, I was going to ask you about your music, so that's cool. What excites you about dancing?
The boost of confidence, meeting new friends. I meet interesting people every single time I work, and I find it really exciting because there's such a sense of womanhood. Like everybody's united, like all the girls work together. I can always trust that my coworkers and my colleagues will have my back, and I've met a lot of good friends for my life, so.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So do you think dancing would be more empowering?
I would absolutely agree with that, yes.
Nothing degrading, absolutely empowering.
Anybody can do it.
Totally agree. Well, I don't know about anyone can do it, but anyway. So Miss Stella, what is your favorite stage experience?
My favorite stage experience was I worked one day on Valentine's Day, and I had a whole group of my regulars come to surprise me, and I made, I think it was $1,100 on that stage set.
What?
And it looked like I was swimming. I was making snow angels, and I felt really grateful because it was very bountiful, and I felt very blessed.
Girlfriend, $1,100 on one stage set? I would never quit.
Never.
Your friends are fabulous.
Yes, truly.
So, okay, give me your favorite overall experience with a customer outside of your friends.
I like helping people a lot, so I like offering like an ear or like a shoulder to cry on. But I have a lot of couples that are my regulars, and I have this couple, they're two lesbians, and they told me that I actually helped improve their marriage because they learned to be more comfortable with their sexuality and fluidity in the club, and they gain more trust in each other just by going to the club and trusting each other. So I like to think that I helped with a little bit of that, and it makes me feel a little better knowing that I can help somebody.
I think that's beautiful. Do you consider this a type of maybe sex work therapy?
I usually tell people I'm an underqualified therapist, just because I feel like a lot of the people that come here, they are very open about their lives. And I always tell them, I'm like, I'm not gonna judge you, you know. And that's a really cool part.
I know, right? I saw that too. Sorry, guys. So how did you start dancing, or what influenced you to start dancing?
So I actually went to high school with a girl who has been dancing for a while, and I reached out to her and I was like, hey, I've always been interested in doing something along this line of work because I've always been a dancer ever since I was a kid. And then she kind of showed me the ropes. We call that a stripper mom. So she was my stripper mom.
That's so cute.
Yes.
Is this job, do you think it has a mental effect on you?
Yes.
In what way?
It's emotionally draining. I try to be a very humble person, and it's really hard because it's a job where you meet a lot of narcissists, a lot of self-centered people, a lot of people who are greedy. You meet a lot of people who are very lustful in this industry, and I think it's really important to make sure you take time to ground yourself from that. So like once I leave here, I'm out of Stella mode. You know what I mean?
Sweet. I was gonna ask, how do you deal with that? But yeah, grounding is...
Yeah, good work-life balance is very, very, very important because you will get burnt out, for sure.
Right. You're 22. I don't know if you have any alcohol, but if so, do you think that maybe a drink or two would help before work, or do you prefer to work totally sober?
I do think that a drink or two definitely helps if you're a nervous or anxious person, or me. I have the bones of like a 95-year-old man, and I'm aching, and it helps me with my pain a little bit. I'm not super proud of that. But if you have any sort of nerves and you're over the age of 21,
yes,
go have a cocktail with your girlfriends before, It definitely doesn't hurt to kill the nerve a little bit.
Nothing wrong with that
Absolutely
at
not.
all.
But don't drink too much.
That's right.
Because spitting and alcohol doesn't mix.
Okay, right. So do costumes matter to you?
Costumes?
Like what you wear? Does that make a difference?
It does. And there's like certain styles, like I wake up some days and I'm like, I would like to be wearing something a little more colorful, or dress like a pinup, or be a little more dark, a little bit more spooky. I think that different clubs have different vibes as well. I've worked at some clubs that are more like a dive bar vibe, some clubs that are more corporate, some clubs that like a little more booty shaking. So you really just have to feel out the vibes, feel out the clientele, and then just go from there.
Right?
Truly.
It's kind of like in acting, which I
Absolutely.
consider this.
No, I 100% am an actor. 100%.
So my question for you, Stella, is how long do you think you will dance for?
Until my bones give out. I probably would like to dance until I have kids, because I don't have kids right now. And once I decide to move forward with my life, maybe if I find like a partner and I decide to settle down and get married and have kids, then I will look at something else. But for right now, while I'm in my young ages, and I'm in my
free
prime,
bird.
Absolutely. The harder I work now, the sooner I can retire. So I keep that mindset.
Sweet. And what are your plans for after you're done dancing then?
After I am done dancing, well, I do have a degree in business and communications.
Well, you are smart and beautiful.
And I also went to cosmetology school, and I'm a licensed insurance agent. I'm an insurance underwriter.
Money.
You got all the backup.
Yes.
She's good with all the backup.
Yes.
I have one final question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
If you guys are still here, I'd like you to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And make sure you leave a comment, a hello, and tell Stella how beautiful she is in the comments. Stella, do you have any advice for a new beginner dancer just getting started?
Be confident, trust yourself, and trust your instincts. A lot of this job is just listening to the voice in your back of your head. I say just go for it. If you've been thinking about doing something like this and you're 18 or older, definitely try it, because what's the worst that can happen? Try everything once. And that's how I got into it. I didn't think I was going to stick with it, but then I felt like it's very like a family vibe. It really is, and it's a very humbling environment. Like, I love people, love meeting people, and I meet a lot of very, very interesting people here, and my job is very interesting. It never gets boring. I have stories for days.
I like that. Now that we need to hear about some of them stories.
And you can just be yourself. Like, I like to express myself by how I dress, and a lot of guys here will see your confidence and see your personality shine through your makeup, your hair, your clothes, and a lot of guys are very attracted to authentic and genuine people.
Sweet.
So just be genuine. Be yourself.